In today's episode, we take you into the site of an abandoned auto museum with perhaps the greatest abandoned car collection I have ever found, with cars totaling into the millions. Abandoned in 2014, this museum and RV park was owned by a man named Tom Mitchell. Tom was born in a small desert town in Texas. He graduated high school and joined the military, servicing planes in Maine during the Korean War. Afterwards, he moved back with his new wife, whom he met in high school, and together they started a cattle ranch business. One day, he discovered natural gas on his ranch and began to buy up the surrounding ranches, quickly making a fortune. In 1974, he began construction of the Circle Bar Truck Corral, which included a motel, RV park, and convenience store. In his free time, he would build go-karts and trucks. Soon, he took his love for vehicles to the next level by creating Circle Auto Racing Incorporated. He chose the driver, Chet Phillip, to race, and soon they qualified for the Indianapolis 500. Phillip made his first NASCAR debut in 1985 and went on to run 16 more races for Tom. In 1989, Tom sponsored another team out of San Antonio. The team picked up the championship in 1990, and the rest was NASCAR history. He had many successes and wins in the racing industry over the years, despite never showing up to a single race or seeing his shop. It looks like he raced until about 2010, but even after, he was always seen around his small town, driving some pretty cool cars that he had made with his fortune. In 2014, he was found deceased in his home, and his RV park and stores were purchased by another family. The RV park, which he built an auto museum on, was left abandoned after the purchase, which included cars he raced, trophies he won, and other antique cars he wanted to show off. His family would come a couple times a year to inflate the tires, but as of the last few years, nobody has checked on them in a long time. The vehicles here were priceless in my mind, which is probably why the family has not removed them. I've tried to censor everything relating to where this is to keep the location safe from vandalism. However, I realize my efforts are probably impossible. Thus, I am telling you the full story about what happened here. This video may come months or years after I visited this place. I discovered a door unlocked, and afterwards I notified the new owners to close it. If you know where this is, please have respect for this old man's cars and for his legacy. The building is no longer accessible. So I am not sure what this building is. There are a couple homes here that are like lived in or something, or at least there's like cars in the front of some of them. It's very strange, but all the RVs are completely abandoned and vehicles out here. Here's some like building, I don't know what it is. I guess this is like a bathroom / washing machine area. It might be a washing machine area for like the hotel. All these vehicles are just abandoned in this, I guess, RV lot. That's what it looks like. I don't know how these RVs ended up abandoned, unless like the owners, like maybe it broke down, they just left them behind. But there's like so many, and some of these vehicles are like newer too. See, I thought these were lived in, but there's like graffiti on some of them. Very strange. And it's just falling apart in here. Everything seems to be left, all the food and stuff. There's a hat. Yeah, these vehicles are just abandoned. This one has no front wheels. I mean, I wonder if these were abandoned because like they broke down. That's why I think, because a lot of these are missing wheels. Unless people stole parts, which maybe they did. There are freaking wasps everywhere. I'm just walking in a hornet's nest. I gotta be careful. That thing doesn't look like it's too bad though. I wonder why it was abandoned like this. So there's like a motel or hotel up here with a pool and more abandoned RVs and vehicles. Even this newer Chevy is abandoned. Completely abandoned. Let's take a look over here maybe. Really curious if we can get in this hotel. It's got a party room. A little bit scared to open these, to be honest. Don't want to open them unless they're already open. And who knows what's in there, you know, wasps, the meth lab. This one's got a lock on it. It's missing wheels though. It's all obviously disheveled. And then there's this car here. It didn't look abandoned at first glance, but it is. The tire's just gone. It's like it was gonna be fixed or something, but if you look closer, it's been sitting for a long time. I don't get it. I mean, what year was this car made? Had to have been more recent. There's no year on the license plate. But yeah, look. It's been sitting, it's completely flat. There's like grass kind of growing around it. Oh, so here we got a date. 2020, this was last registered. So this has been sitting here for 5 whole years, guys. Hasn't moved. Such a strange sight. That window's like broken out. I mean, it's definitely abandoned. Still attached to a gas or something. So I talked to the gas station across the street. There's a gas station and a hotel. And they said they own the place, but somebody else owns the car, so they couldn't give me a tour. So over here in the corner is another abandoned RV and a vehicle back there. At first, like I said, you know, I thought these cars were in use because there's a van up here with doors open, but I looked closer and all the tires are flat. This building looks like it's full of birds. I think this is another bathroom maybe. This one's big though. Yeah, this one's a big RV. Completely abandoned, tires flat. Looks like it's been kind of ripped apart a little. There's a van back there too. What the heck do you think went on here? I'm really scared to open the doors. I don't know what kind of creatures are inside. Maybe it's for the better. It's a real cool RV if I've ever seen one. Haven't seen one that big that's that old. Looks like a 90s or 80s RV. Probably more towards 80s. It's got them square headlights. There's another van up here. Certain nobody's in here. No plates. Everything's kind of been ripped out of here. Auto parts and hair dryer. Huh. Bunch of junk. Huh. Thought that was like a rattlesnake or something at first. I don't even think any, you know, nobody stole the copper here. Everything just burst. It's leaking everywhere. Kind of unreal. These people don't even know. The people across the street don't even know that this is happening. This must have happened very recently because these beams are like newer. There's like barely any kind of just wear and tear on them. I already have so many questions. Why is this leaking water out in the desert? Why are there cars left behind? Why is there an auto museum with everything left that's just completely been untouched? So here's this kind of abandoned hotel. It says cocktail lounge here. There's another abandoned car. This one has been completely stripped. It's a Toyota I've never seen a Toyota like this. It's got missing wheels. Looks like it's a 2000s Toyota. There's some junk here they cleaned up. There's another like kind of stripped lawnmower. This is so weird. And this is like keeping the door shut. This is very weird because everything is left inside. There's even a dirt bike in there. Guys, holy crap. There's an abandoned ATV here. This thing has to be a couple $1,000s. I don't know what it's doing here. It looks like people have taken some parts, but gosh, that's kind of an expensive one. Maybe a little on the cheaper side, but the heck is it doing hidden back here? Look at this thing. I'd kill to have one of these. Could definitely fix it up. Looks like a 250 or 350, something like that. Maybe even 450. Big old Honda engine. So here's like the pool area. Circle Bar RV. Next to that building is the Auto Museum. We'll get there in a sec. So here's the kind of pool area. They got all their chairs still here. There's like that ATV seat down there. At least that's part of that thing. Wonder if it was stolen. Just parts kind of scattered around here. Looks like the party bar is open. No way. Are you guys seeing this? Another ATV. Guys, there's like small engine parts everywhere. This was for a lawnmower and maybe a weed whacker. What? Holy cow. There's a bigger engine, maybe for a go-kart or a lawnmower. There's a little 50cc, maybe 75cc ATV. Another engine. I used to work on all these small engines, so I know exactly what I'm looking at here. More lawnmower parts. This must have been a repair shop. Looks like this used to be a Super 8 motel. And it turned into a, I don't know, an auto museum or something. Some kind of auto center. This thing is not cheap though. Even as junk, parts of these things will sell. What the heck is it doing here? 250cc. Decently powerful. It's got that roll cage there. That's really cool. You got a dirt bike. I think you think this was... Must have been a big dirt bike. A lot of parts. That's a Yamaha right there. Big engine. Maybe a 450. There might be the plastic for the ATV right there. We got another room here. It's really dark. Well, this might have been the party room. Very quiet in here. Oh, and there's another ATV. It's got to be a 110. Even in this shape, I could fix these things up. That's why I'm obsessed with these little engines. Super easy to fix. We got the cups and everything still there. Just weird overall. The heck you guys think happened here? By the way, that Toyota out there is a Solara. Here's what the front of the hotel looks like. I guess here's the side. Vintage TV right there. You guys are not gonna believe what we'll find in this building. Well, here's the Auto Museum. And inside here are some of the most unbelievable abandoned cars and vehicles I've ever seen in a building. Well guys,
We're inside the abandoned auto museum. This is insane. All sorts of memorabilia here, such as this coat, I guess. There's like a bunch of displays. I guess you were able to actually go in here at a time and see just what kind of stuff used to be in here. There's all these like display cases. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Looks like these are tickets to the old Indy 500. Check that out. There's also some old cans here. Pretty neat. Actually, we have some old photos here of the cars. So these cars are actually in here, I believe. Just a bunch of kind of now faded photographs. I mean, really, a lot of these have been faded. Some of them are still here. Oh, here's some like racing tires, racing wheels. Check this out. We got some helmets here too, some vintage racing helmets. Look at that. Also parts, camshafts, spark plugs, shocks, I think. There's a hat. Indianapolis Speedway. So these are just trophies. And we got some more just old photographs. So anyways, guys, these are all the cars. Truly unreal. There's so much traffic out here, so it's like, oh geez, look at that thing. Yeah, it's kind of scary being in here. We'll take a look at this car here. So this says Circle Bar. Whatever that means. This was actually put on a lift here. And yeah, so the wheels are completely dry rotted, as you can see. But I don't know, kind of helps preserve it, I guess, putting it on a lift here. I guess I'm just kind of kneeling down at this point. See like the spider webs there. This has been sitting for a while. And here's our second car. Chet Phillip driver. So what do you guys think this one is? Or what year, I guess? I don't know too much about cars. I just really think they're awesome. Those aluminum wheels. Telling y'all it's scary. Kind of behind this heater here. So here's like another view of these cars. But you could see like the dust. Looks like some animals maybe have gotten in here, but these are just completely untouched. Here's like our second car, our third car. So cool, it's got all the racing stickers, but you can see the tires are just completely flat. At least like an 80s race car or something. Actually, I think this was the name of the RV park. Hopefully you can't find it anymore. Here we can see the interior of the car, at least the shape that it's in now. Kind of cool. I mean, these were all homemade, you know, for racing. You can see just how bad the tire has gotten on this side. It's really sad that these are just in this shape. And here we have a legendary Ford GT40 just sitting abandoned. I mean, this is a beautiful car, guys. Just to see it abandoned like this is shocking, to say the least. Here's like the front of it. I know the sun's kind of bad here, but that's just mad. That's such a beautiful car, is just sitting here like this. You can even see it's not being taken care of much. You can see on the roof it's like falling in. Let's see, does it open? Oh my gosh. Guys, check this out. This car literally opens. So here you could see like, sorry, the lighting. You can see the inside. Here are like the gauges and everything in this. Look at that, that's just rotted off. I mean, just truly sad to see a vehicle like this just abandoned. Totally unreal. I mean, in my opinion, these cars are just so beautiful. And that's the biggest reason I like them, not even because of their speed or their engine or what, you know, brought them to life, but just the way they look. And speaking of, check out this one. This is a definitely restored car, but it's freaking awesome. Look at this Ford truck. It's been restored and once again, just abandoned. Tires just flat. Now, this one looks like the cleanest of them all, to be honest. Here would have been like their gas tank. Cool how it was just in the back like that. The engine's all open, you know, to be seen. It says Circle Bar Truck Corral. And here's a little look at the inside. It's a nice truck. So now we have these cars to check out and a boat. I guess we'll take a look at the boat first. I mean, there's got to be something special about this thing. It says it's a Jaguar. So, geez, this thing is stylish. Look at the yellow and everything. Really cool. Incredible boat. You got this giant engine back here. There's like an appreciation award. I mean, even back, look at this. It kind of looks like a car almost. That is so cool. Wow. And here we got some kind of racing truck. This thing is cool as well. I used to see these when I was like a kid, you know, or play Hot Wheels cars, but I don't see too many like these kind of body styles of racing cars anymore. Oh, the tires like so flat here. Really sad to see. Here's like the interior of this one. It's got like a reinforced roll cage there. There'd be the seat. And in front of this car, there's all these just trophies on the ground. I don't know what's up with these. I don't really want to get close to the window, but these must have been important. And they're just falling apart now. We got this thing here. What do we check out first? Guess we'll take a look at this car. So, here's this. Shelby Cobra, I think. These things are awesome. These things are really expensive too, I think. Look at that. It's just completely been forgotten about. I mean, the paint, everything's pristine. It's just all dusty. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Just an amazing car. It says the info here. 64 to 66 Cobra sports car. Oh man. Here's like the back of this thing. Got a custom plate. These were literally just parked here and forgotten about. There's nothing open about this. In fact, I mean, this building's in good shape, but who knows how these cars will like end up later, you know? I worry. I guess next on the list is this boat. It's a really cool looking boat too. It's gotta be at least a couple, 10, 20, 30 years old. Here's the interior on that thing. And here's the engine it had. 2 carburetors. This thing must have been powerful too. It must be like maybe a car motor. It's got like a belt. Some kind of racing boat for sure. It's got these, it just completely disintegrates when you touch. Must have been like hoisted in and stuff. Cool trailer too to go along with it. Wow. We got 2 more cars here. We have the classic Ford Bronco. Really good shape. Totally restore this thing. I mean, it's already restored. Restored again. It's not rusted or anything. Awesome car. Here's the interior. Really clean inside, as you can see. Nothing dirty about this thing, which is good. Here's like another angle of the Bronco. These tires, all these tires just are not holding up. And here's this car. Some kind of roadster. Tires on this are probably the best of them all. Huge battery in the back. Last registered in the 90s, I guess. Oh, there's cobwebs everywhere here. Very cool though. Look at that thing. That is a 27 Ford Sprint. Here's some more information about it. Man, if I could have even one of these cars, and then there's that for some reason. I don't know why that is there. But yeah, guys, if I could have one of these cars, man, be a dream. And it's just sitting here, just collecting dust. I think the guy died or something, because he was supposed to take these cars out and he just never did. That's what the owner of this land told me. I guess this is like a climate controlled area, but it's just been abandoned. Like this is someone's collection that's just abandoned, but somewhat cared for, I guess. All the lights literally are off. Like they're just flickering because they've been on for so long. I do hear like heating, so there's heating on here, which is helping protect these cars somewhat, but still kind of bad. Anyways, guys, the sun is gonna fully engulf this building soon, so I guess I'd like to say thanks for watching this video. This is one of the most special abandoned places I've ever seen, and I will probably ever see. And by the time this comes out, guys, this probably will hopefully not be accessible anymore. That's my goal, because I know how people are. So this will be out in quite a while since the time of filming. So if it's out, you ain't gonna be able to get in here. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys. This has to be one of the best spots. All right, take it easy, guys. Peace.
After a nuclear disaster in 2011, many cities in the prefecture of Fukushima, Japan were abruptly abandoned, with most people leaving everything behind. The true abruptness of this abandonment can be seen with the many cars still left behind, often sitting in roads and streets and even store parking lots and residential driveways. A true glimpse of what a real post-apocalypse would look like. After the disaster, the land was cordoned off and the guards were assigned to these cities, further helping preserve everything from vandalism. The punishment if caught is 2 months of detainment. Around 2017, one of the first YouTubers visited Fukushima. Back then, it was considered a suicide mission. Nobody was allowed in any part of the city. The footage they got was unbelievable. It was like something you see in the movies. Since their first visit, the towns have now opened up. Thousands of buildings were demolished. Hundreds of cars were scrapped. But still, thousands remained. And so did the guards. Today, I would still consider it a suicide mission. But in order to show the true devastation of such a disaster, it had to be done. Even today, many of these cars still sit where they were parked on that fateful day. Neighborhoods where families just moved in, now sitting desolate. A go-kart track frozen in time, with its vehicles still parked in line from the day it ceased operation. A fire department with a fire truck still in the garage. Another truck destroyed by the tsunami, now sitting outside a museum. Heavy-duty machinery left abandoned, including this excavator rental lot. The buildings were demolished years ago, yet the vehicles still remain. A guard now sits outside, so we were unable to film on the ground. A school with a bus still left behind, likely used to help evacuate those from a hospital nearby. Stores still with its last customers' vehicles outside. Even in the open parts of town, they remain. Offices and factories still with equipment and trucks were not spared. Farms with trucks and tractors and other expensive machinery left to rot.
You guys do not know how much I want this bike right now. But yeah, guys, here you have it. Abandoned tractors sitting out here.
A Honda Legend left behind at a hotel in the mountains. Sports cars were not spared either. In the end, they were too radioactive to be used again. At least, that's what the government claims. Here is a Skyline, one of the first ever made, rotting on the side of the road. After the disaster, they tried towing cars off the street into lots so emergency vehicles could get by. These lots, now car graveyards, still sit abandoned today. Some cars have developed a strange red color, which some say is due to radiation affecting the metal. We will start our explore with a lot thought impossible to access by the unbeaten path.
They were placed here between November 2009 and March 2011. Due to the long hike required through the highly radioactive woods in the red zone, which would have taken a significant amount of time, I chose not to venture there myself.
We decided to take on the challenge. Then we'll explore another lot next to a mock nuclear power plant, which we will also gain access to. Can you name any of these foreign cars? Let me know in the comments.
So guys, it's 3 a.m. One of the last couple days we're gonna be here. We're gonna attempt to hit this car graveyard that no YouTuber has gone to that I know of. It's gonna be a mission and a half because they got a giant radiation dump site right next to it that's monitored by 24/7 security cameras and guards.
This area was extremely heavily guarded. We had to hop on the high-speed railway to avoid the guards.
Alright, so guys, we're walking along the train tracks here. Don't know if there's cameras along these or not. Haven't been back here, so we'll see what happens.
It was a race against the clock. Any time, the sun would soon start coming out, and we'd certainly be seen walking along the
Very
roads.
little time to even get up here. Getting out is going to be a whole nother story too.
Disoriented from just waking up and not knowing where we were, we had to improvise in finding a way into this area.
Alright, we can't be seen here. Otherwise it's game over.
Here's where thousands of pounds of radioactive soil has been dumped. Workers in this area typically sleep in their cars. It was only a matter of time before they would wake up. Sadly, we had to pass by many homes which have probably never been explored due to how difficult it is to enter this area. The sad reality is these will probably be demolished without ever being seen by anybody.
We made it. So right off the bat, guys, we have a van. I don't know what this is. Looks like some sort of sports car because it's got that thing there. Maybe. And then we got a Honda something. Looks like a hatchback. I think that's what you call it. We got some Japanese cars. That one looks like a USA car. What is this? This is a Toyota, I think a Camry. All this red stuff's like radioactive dust. What is this one here? That's a Toyota. We got some trucks. 0.5 DX. Toyota. Got some more vintage cars here. This one at least. See a square body type. Whatever you call it. That's for trucks. And yeah, another super radioactive car. I forgot my Geiger counter because I wanted less weight if we were hopping fences. Oh, these are so overgrown now. It used to not be like this. Avanti 2.5 Chaser, whatever that is. Some other cars. The radioactive rims here. So this was originally a junkyard and they started moving more radioactive cars back here. Of course, it's so overgrown now. I don't know if we could see anything. We should not be walking on these cars, but screw it. This is pretty neat though. There's like a red sports car here. Oh, that's a pickup, I think. No, that's, yeah. I think that's a pickup truck. Gosh, dang. I figured it'd be so overgrown. I wanted to drone this before we came here. But my friend's like, let's go today. Which I guess is fine. This is so bad walking on these cars. My goodness. It's all just so incredibly overgrown. There's like no way through here. Almost. This is kind of sad. Let's see what we can find, huh? I'm literally on the roof of a van here. But it's so overgrown. You can't even like do much. Dude, I figured this would be super overgrown. There's a I think I see a sports car though. Something red. Might have to dig that one up if it's worth it. There's also something strange there. It looks like a convertible. What am I sitting on? Ooh, I could have fallen straight through that. This is a tanker truck or something. Yeah, these are all cars, guys. This is just completely overgrown. Look at this one, guys. This one looks real cool, whatever this is. Looks like a military vehicle. This one that's got vines going all the way through it. Oh, that one's a Jeep. There's an abandoned Jeep or Suzuki back there. Look at this, guys. Oh, I'm sitting on radiation. What am I doing? I gotta see what this one is. Well, guys, I got a mission for you. Can you guys tell me what car this is in the comments? I saw a red sports car on satellite view here. Don't know if it's this one, but it might be. It's a Nissan. It's a JDM, I think. So, for all my JDM fans, I tried to rip out the stuff, but it's so radioactive here. I shouldn't even be touching anything here. But yeah, there you go. This is such a bad idea, folks. We should like leave. We're so deep into the red zone. There's no way we're gonna get out without being seen. I want to figure out what kind of car this is here. Debonair. You guys ever heard of a Debonair? That's pretty cool. Whatever this car is. Anyways, folks, if you guys want to tell me what these cars are, like all the cars here, let me know. I don't have time to like be here right now. Look at that one. Strange logo. Anyways, dude, we should dip out of here. It's alright.
I'm really glad we came though.
Yeah, same.
I would have been sad if I didn't see this place.
Right. Alright, folks, guards will be starting any minute now. So we gotta get out of here. Let's look at the radioactive zone before we leave. Dude, we have to like run out of here. We have to go now. And I'm not even kidding either.
Yeah, I think we actually have to run out of here.
I guarantee there's workers in that truck sleeping right now. So we have to get out of here before they wake up. Crap, we gotta get up there before the sun comes. Come on, bro, we gotta speed walk. Almost there. Almost out of here. There's no way on both sides to get out of here. Freedom's right over there around the corner. Come on, come on. Huh?
They're clocking in over there.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
They're clocking in over there.
Who?
Workers.
The workers at this facility literally just started clocking in.
You freaking made it, dude.
So right now we're gonna see how much radiation we got from that, which it was probably a lot, to be honest. I got it on my hands, on my my pants. It's going up.
It's at about 14 right now, you guys. On his legs, it's about 18 CPM.
19,
Oh no.
20,
20 on his legs.
23, 26, 27,
Oh no.
32. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's like a little bit above how things normally are. The soles of my feet are about 25. This really ain't too bad. It was originally 13 when we started, just the normal background radiation. So it's not terrible. I figured it'd be
Dude,
worse.
My hand.
His hand says 34.
My hand has dirt all over it. Once again, guys, the background radiation was about 13. So this is 3, almost 4 times higher here at 40. We were looking, we put it on our shoes and everything, but as soon as I started holding it, it started to go up.
Due to the extreme overgrowth, it was virtually impossible to film any of these cars, so we decided to test our luck at a nuclear facility.
It's like over 100 here. Anyways, guys, let's start by looking at these cars, huh? These kind of look normal, like little minivans, hatchbacks, whatever you call them. It's gonna look like average cars, though, nothing too interesting right off the bat. We got a Toyota there, that's pretty cool. Looks like a 4Runner. It's got this creepy red stuff here, which you saw before. As you can see, the radiation's already picking up. It's not too bad though. You got a minivan, pretty big van. Nissan here, starting to pick up a little. Let's put it on this car right here. Not too bad. What is this? Another Nissan. Even got a truck back there. Pretty cool. It's up to 240 now. Closer we get, I think it's going to be more radioactive. Maybe. Ain't too bad actually. And we got a truck sitting here. A couple cars here and there. But this thing goes all the way around, guys. So there's some even cooler cars. I saw Subi back there, so we'll get to that in a bit. Got a Mazda minivan. I don't know what kind of brand this is, but this is pretty cool. And another Toyota 4Runner with this kind of Japanese looking mirror here. Radiation's picking up a bit. 300, oh my, 400. Wow. So these cars are highly radioactive. That's pretty crazy. Interesting cars. I think that's part of the work site here. Got a bunch of radioactive bags back there.
Got a Honda. Another car I've never seen, another brand. Looks like a Z or an R. It's picking up. Honda. Another weird brand, Alcio. Whatever that is. We got a Subi here. Check that out. I know a lot of guys like Subarus. So here we go. We got a couple more back here. Why not check them out? There's a Volvo. Look at that, guys. Neato. And some other cars. There's a RAV4 right there. It's getting up there. I'm just kind of walking around. Let's see how radioactive this is. 500. Oh my gosh. That's pretty high. But this car, that's kind of cool. It's pretty cool to see all these cars here abandoned. Even if they're not in front of houses, I mean, these were all at some point in front of homes and they've been removed. A lot of them have been scrapped, but these just kind of sit for some reason. Same with all these ones back here. I really wonder why. But this area is highly radioactive, at least much more than any normal spot. But yeah, there's a whole nother side here, and you guys are going to be even more excited. There's fire trucks and other cool cars. So here we come up. See Honda right off the bat. Mazda? No, it's another weird brand. Nissan. Another Nissan. Another strange brand. There's a Mitsubishi, whatever, however you say it. You got a Toyota. You got another car with like a lot of this like weird red stuff on it. Let's give it a shot, huh? Nissan. That's high. Well, we got this one here. I don't know what that brand is. Another Subaru, guys. Check that out. Just looking for the cars I think you guys would be interested in. That's a Honda minivan. Honda Odyssey, it looks like. Another lonesome car. This stuff might be highly radioactive. It's there. Pretty high. But yeah, we got a whole nother lot back here, guys. Nissan. This is cool. Totally. A lot of cars here. These are nicer cars. These are like more modern. Look at that Toyota. I haven't seen that one before, I don't think, in the United States. Oh, that fire truck is sick though, guys. Look at that, huh? It's high here. Oh my gosh, I'm not even touching anything. Wow. This is bad. We got a whole pickup truck here. Look at that. That's a Ford. Somebody imported a car here, it looks like, and it's been sitting. That's crazy. This is getting real bad. Whoa. Well, anyways, I don't really want to walk too much through here, but you can kind of see what's back here. It's possible it's this radioactive soil here that some idiot walked on. All this soil here is probably radioactive. So guys, it's entirely possible that this fire truck was used to assist at the nuclear power plant failure. Because why else would it be here intact? That's a nice fire truck too. Unlike the ones that we've seen in the garages here, this one's like a really big, like American kind of one. Dude, what? That's radioactive soil. You're the one that was walking on that.
Is it?
Yeah, probably. That's why it's here.
We're safe now.
We're safe now. This guy. So he was the one putting all those footsteps over there. So right here we got a Prius going off like crazy again. We're not even near the cars. Pretty wild. 500, 600. It's getting bad, guys. This area right here. This whole area is highly radioactive. Oh my gosh, that's like 1,000 almost. Can we get it that high? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I can feel like heat coming off of something.
There's like a whole nuclear building right there too. So we'll take a look at that afterwards, hopefully tonight. You got a Mazda, Toyota. There's a Subi here I want to check out. Look at this, guys. This is pretty neat. Isn't this like a sports car? I'm sure some of you guys would find this interesting. Just sitting here abandoned. Radiation's real high. Let's try this one, huh? Not too bad. It's still pretty bad though. Signing off from this one, you got a Honda, another no-name brand, and then Nissan. Looks like a taxi, guys. You got an abandoned taxi out here in the woods. It's a cool Nissan though. Honda. Yeah, guys, like these are all cars that were likely in people's driveways, and they kind of dumped them here early on in the disaster, it appears, or on the streets. I can imagine a lot of these were crashed in the streets or something. Look, we got a Volkswagen here. Abandoned Volkswagen, huh? Here's Volkswagen. We got a Nissan, Mitsubishi, Toyota. Gosh, it's like hitting 1,000 just walking here. Honda. Another no-name. This one kind of looks cool. What is this? What is this? It's a Subaru. So this is a Subaru. Still pretty high up there. Yeah, another Subaru. Looks like kind of a sports car. And a Honda truck. Looks like a hatchback. Weird brand again. And a couple more cars. Anyways, I want to get out of here, guys. It's super radioactive here. It's real bad. But yeah, you see that building there? There's a huge abandoned hotel and like nuclear reactor complex. So we're gonna go there tonight, I would say. Well, folks, it may not look like it, but it's getting pretty dark. I'm just glad I got to film this place. Radioactivity is not too bad in this field. But yeah, I mean, I was expecting like a skyline, something crazy here. I don't know where these supercars are, but there's some scattered throughout this land still. But here's one of the car graveyards. No, it might not be too much, but I thought this was pretty interesting. You know how radioactive these cars are, the story behind it. You know, somebody clearly, you know, cared for these cars. You know, this was somebody's life, and they just kind of, they had to get rid of their cars. They had to leave everything. You know, so yeah. Guys, don't look if you're not easy at heart. You know what I mean? It's getting bad. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go to this building right here. It's pretty large, so we gotta get this over with or done before it gets kind of dark. At least get inside there. What's up, Two Swag? Hey, we're gonna go to that building right there.
Oh, go.
Yeah. All right, folks, we're at this nuclear power plant building. It's going off like crazy. It's super radioactive here. I want to find the cars outside real quick. It's bad, guys. It's bad. It's getting up to 1,000. Oh no, we have to cross this. Oh great. That's the hotel. You know, it might be too late to film that hotel. That's got a lot of cars in the lot. We're gonna go into this power plant building, and I'll explain more about that. You can see on the top it says BTC. Radiation here is 1,000 right now. BTC though, folks. So right at the front door we got some umbrellas here. We got a phone.
Aren't those umbrellas so cool?
Yeah, they're all left. Radioactivity's going down.
I'm guessing everything in this building is left behind.
I'd say so. We'll have to see. All I know is this is a nuclear power plant building. Oh, it's pretty cool in here. This is like an office.
Yeah.
Got boxes here. I think the workers were trying to get rid of stuff. So guys, this machine here, it's kind of like a replica of one of the nuclear reactors here. So there's all sorts of things. It's kind of like a, it's really accurate. So this was used to train employees at the time. There's so many details. This is actually pretty large. It looks like these are stairs to walk on.
So this was a really big piece of engineering here, guys. These are probably pipes leading to other parts of the reactor. You got these tinier pipes, but this was a very, very large thing that failed. And here we have an exact replica. The people were literally training here for the power plant, and obviously the training didn't work too well. But isn't that crazy? We have a training facility here, guys, that trained people at the power plant that failed. It's pretty wild. Here we got an office room. We'll go take a look in there. Anyways, folks, here's one of the offices. Everything is still left from the day of the disaster here. All their stuff here. We got their monitors and got some chairs. Everything's just kind of in disarray here. It's pretty crazy. Stuff's just knocked down. This was not from vandals, folks. This was from an earthquake, believe it or not. Just a completely destroyed office. You can see a lot of the books didn't fall from the earthquake, thankfully, but a lot of other stuff was just completely knocked over. It's really in such disarray here, guys. But yeah, you can just see, I mean, all their stuff is still in these filing cabinets here, all nuclear related. Look at that, folks. We got a photo of looks like the Japanese army here. Calendar from March 3rd. And you can even see a photo here from people standing in front of this facility. Looks like a little show they had here or something. And a little towards the back, it looks like we got the executive office here. All the chairs and everything are set up nicely. Obviously the earthquake knocked down some of the books here, but look at that. They still got their computer and their mug just frozen in time here. USB stick. This is pretty cool, actually. Wow, this is a pretty intact room. TV still on the wall. Look at this, guys. We got photos of the power plant here back before it exploded. Actually, there's a couple power plants here. I believe this one didn't explode. I could be wrong, though. This is all back in the day before everything bad happened. Here's a look at it on the coastline. But you can see there's papers still left here, couches, a little lounge room, and we even got a soda machine that's been completely gang scrapped. People ripped all the coins out of here with sawzalls or angle grinders, and some violent ripping apart there. But I bet there's still stuff left in this machine, still drinks. In fact, there's a garbage can full of drinks that people used back in the day. So I think my buddies found the control room here. They're already in there. So look at that, we got computers. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Look at this bit, all those buttons back there. So this is kind of the main control desk here. It appears we got these big old computers all here. Pretty cool looking. So this is probably likely something you would have seen in the actual power plant here. So this is kind of just an idea on what you might have seen, what these people would have seen, I guess, if something was to go wrong, which it did. But yeah, it's all pretty intact here still. Anyways, as we go down here. Here is the control room, folks. It's pretty large. Now, I don't know anything about this. Look, they got cameras here to watch people. That's pretty interesting. Some more computer desks as well. Big old monitor here, guys. Look at that. You can imagine back in the day, there was some kind of emergency that was going on. They would have used that phone right there and called, and they probably used something just like that for the nuclear meltdown that happened here, to call the police or what have you. But as you can see, guys, here's another little desk area, but here's this giant power room and all sorts of buttons. How does this even work, guys? Way too complicated. I could imagine you have to lift a switch to press certain buttons. Actually, every button, it seems. Because these buttons are super important, you know, in the case of a meltdown, all sorts of things. How does this even work, guys? Any nuclear techs want to let me know? That was actually shaking. Interesting. But yeah, look, here's something here. Likely a... Do you guys hear something? They're gone. Well, I'll assume everything's okay. So this was, it looks like a seismic reader here. And all the ink has completely splashed down on that part and this part. And actually all of these here. So I assume, you know, this would have written down on paper certain levels of stuff. They would have kept a note of that. I don't think these are buttons, no. These just proper stuff. Look at that. These all kind of flip. Pretty neat. And then we got these monitors here. And check this out. This is something you like see in Chernobyl. All these sorts of buttons you press. This is pretty cool, guys. And just more and more and more buttons here. It's a pretty big training room here. Very surprised to see this here. So we're doing another stupid picture right now on TikTok.
Okay, this is gonna carry.
PU. Yeah, he's been wearing that stupid suit the whole trip, and it smells really bad.
It's starting to smell to it, but yeah, it's like 90 degrees outside. So
Dude, get away from me.
Dude, I'm the first person to do this buoy bounce in the stupid team of power.
You can't even hear what he's saying. He's just like, woo, woo. It's our last explore here. I don't really want to screw around because we made it out safe for 2 weeks basically. So I think we're gonna take it easy and just skedaddle out of here. But yeah, we got some cool photos at the control room. That's always a plus. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Two Swag and Silent Hills, wherever they're at. Yeah, take it easy. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to let you know we just launched a Discord server where we talk about everything urban exploring related. We host giveaways and just have a fun time as well. And make sure to check out my website to find abandoned places near you to explore.